Let's begin today by talking about you. That's right, you. What's going on right now? What's going on right now in you? Okay, there's going to be some ideas about what's going on. You might have a particular mood. You'll have a particular tone by which you're assessing and judging everything that happens. Your tone will colour your opinion of this video that you're listening to right now. But you've also got some senses going on, some sense perceptions. You can hear these words, and if you're watching it, you can see an image. The image will consist of some colours. We've got this nice orange backdrop here, so you'll be experiencing the orange colour. This is unique to you. Nobody else can experience this orange colour. Only you can be experiencing it the way you experience it. In the same way, nobody knows what you're thinking. Only you can be thinking what you're thinking. And in fact, everything that's going on right now, only you can be experiencing it as it is. Now, you know that there are other people walking around who might give an indication that they're experiencing something similar to you. You don't know that because just as nobody can know exactly how you're experiencing things, what you're experiencing, you can never know exactly what anybody else is experiencing. You only infer by certain evidence. For example, they might say they're experiencing something. You can only infer that they're experiencing something similar to you. But you don't know. You can never know. Just as nobody can ever know your experience. If you're feeling unhappy or in pain, then nobody else can know that pain. They might be able to relate to that pain because they've experienced something similar in the past, or perhaps they're in pain right now. So you can be very sympathetic with each other. But your pain is your pain. Nobody else can know that pain. So you only indirectly infer the possibility that other people are experiencing something similar to you. But the actual fact is, nobody else is experiencing what you're experiencing right now. In fact, you're experiencing a whole universe, and this universe is unique to you. You don't really know that anybody else is experiencing it. You just infer or deduce that other people are experiencing something similar. But as far as you actually know, you're experiencing is absolutely unique. And that's the bottom line. If you drop all inferences, all suppositions, all inductions and deductions, and come to the reality of the present moment, there is only you experiencing this cosmos. Now, traditional Western thinking kind of backs away from this. Backs away from it on a philosophical level and an emotional level. Philosophically, it will say, well, this is just solipsism. Am I saying that only you exist? Or only me exists? And how lonely that must be. How lonely. This is our Western automatic response. We have to sort of go beyond that though. We have to go beyond it. It's like saying dreams are essentially lonely. Because it's just a dreamer, isn't it? It's just a dreamer. But loneliness is not what you're experiencing in a dream. In fact, I wonder if anybody's ever dreamt about loneliness. Has anybody ever dreamt about loneliness? I suspect it's unlikely, because in a dream it would be impossible, because somebody would come along. That loneliness would be met in a dream. Anyway, solipsism also actually assumes that it's the personality that exists. But there's no personality here. In your experiencing is only the experiencing. You've got an idea about yourself, but let's just say we drop all ideas. Then you've only got sensations going on. That's your reality. You've got sensations, you've got moods. And if your eyes are open, you've got visual experiencing. You'll have sonic and tactile experiencing as well. You've got thoughts going on. All that's going on. All these things are going on. This is the experiencing. So we drop notions. We drop notions of being alone. It doesn't apply. Loneliness or aloneness implies ideas of self and other. And we're going beyond that. We're going beyond solipsistic notions. And there's nothing lonely about it at all, because we've got the wonder of infinite creation going on. We've got consciousness. And in that consciousness is peace, is bliss. So in this way, you are the universe. You're not some lonely little self. This is your nature. This is what's going on. And it's this understanding we should take with us to chapter 183. All the boons will now question Brahma. We have heard that there is only one earth. How is it possible for all the 8 brothers to rule the earth and yet remain in their own house? Brahma will say, your world and our world are all pure void, and they exist within a subatomic particle, as a dream object is experienced within oneself. So your experiencing is one particle or subatomic particle of consciousness. It's consciousness. It's fundamental. What is then so astonishing about the 8 brothers experiencing the existence of several worlds in their own house? So I've been talking to you. But how many yous am I talking to? I've been talking about your unique experiencing. Immediately after death, this world is realized exactly as it is, as a dense void within one's own mind. It's a dense void. It's completely insubstantial, but there's this infinite creativity going on within it. Even in an atom, the entire earth shines, not to speak of the house. Whatever it is the infinite consciousness. It is not known as the earth. When Brahma says this, the boons will bow to him, and having abandoned their false notion of a physical existence, will resume their subtle existence. This means that they're living in the realization of non-substantiality. That there isn't actually a material world out there. It's all arising in your awareness. It's simply experiencing, infinite experiencing, and awareness of that experiencing.